Say good morning. Say good morning. Can you say good morning? Well, say hi to Auntie Kim at least. Say hi, Auntie Kim. Hi. Good morning. Welcome to Cider House Crafts. I'm Jen. This is really good for me right now. Hello, beautiful girl. This is Blossom. She's my multi-jack, and she is the light of my life. Yes, aren't you, Blossom? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yeah, you are. All right, you want to get down, go sleep? You go night? Want to go over there? Be right back. Oops, there you go. Good girl. Right. Well, good morning. I've dropped cross-stitch thread everywhere. How are you all? Welcome back if you're returning. I know it's been 3 weeks. Sorry. But I lost my mojo again. If you're new, well, please stay. Don't go. I do have some things to show. It's mostly knitting and sewing and cross-stitch. I don't think I did any craft. Well, I did do crafts actually, but I threw them away because it was just not what it was. It's not. I did one of those, you know how you see those Halloween tutorial things on the tubes of you, and I did it, but it looked awful. Oh, it was bad. Anyway, today's the 1st of September 2020, so yay! Fall is nearly here. Well, it's here as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I won't be putting my fall decorations up today. But yeah, I am looking forward to doing that tomorrow. So, what's been happening? Well, obviously I lost my mojo. My friend Helen had her operation, and everything went fine, so that's good. I fell down the stairs the afternoon after her operation and hurt my back, so I was out of commission. I smacked my elbow too, it seems. I don't know if I smacked my elbow or if it's just crafting injury, but yeah, my back was bad. I was sleeping on the floor in front of the fireplace, which isn't a bad thing because it really does stay warm. But yeah, so that was the exciting thing that happened. Yeah. What else has happened? We planted trees. So 2 apples, some birch, some white birch, polar birch. God, what else did we do? I know we did stuff, I just can't remember what it was. Ian's just come off a 4-day weekend, which was pleasant, and yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Blossom's over there asleep now. Anyway, I have things to show you. The Halloween cross-stitch, which I have not done as well as Helen Duffin, has come along a bit, and I'll be showing that. That is the Ouija Sal from Tiny Modernist. She also has a Christmas Sal. I think I got 2 clues yesterday, but I haven't looked at them yet. So I got one for the Christmas Sal from Tiny Modernist and the next Halloween clue from Tiny Modernist. So I'll look at those later today or maybe tomorrow. What else? I think I've gotten some new fabric since I last saw you that I will show you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was since I last saw you. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I'll show it to you anyway. I haven't ordered any more. There is nothing new in this house at all. But yeah, nothing new. I haven't bought anything. Nothing. This is a record month for me. Anyway, yeah, so I hope that you're all okay, and all of this crazy world stuff that's happening right now, you're all being super kind to each other, because this is really ugly right now. And yeah, so as far as the C word goes, I have still yet to be out. I haven't left the house since March 23rd. Except for a short trip, which is up my street, to the left again, and down another short street to drop my dog off at the groomers. So yeah, which reminds me, I need to make another appointment for her, because Ian took her this last time. And yeah, So Ian's okay. He's been at work and he's been wearing his mask, he says, when he goes out and things. And he says he's keeping socially distant at work, he says. So, can you tell that I don't have a lot of faith in what he says right now? Because I don't. But there you go. It's up to him if he wants to be sick. Anyway, yeah. It's just, we had a few days of super warm weather, and then it got super cold. It stayed super cold. It was last night, I think it was 5 degrees last night, Celsius, which is, I think, like 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Or there and thereabouts. So, chilly nights. Anyway, right, I have been yammering on for 5 minutes and 51, 52, 53, 54 seconds. Knock, 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 Penny. Knock, 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 Penny. If you watch Big Bang, you'll know what I'm talking about. Right, so let's talk about knitting. Let's just talk about what's going to be lying on my crafting palette, as it were, for the next 2 months. So I'm going to be showing you my socks, the pink and blue that I'm knitting with my Vintage Patriot things, but those are going up and away today. I'm going to knit only on Halloween themed things, or autumnal themed things. So those are, although they are nearly done, I'm putting them away. So anything that isn't Halloween related or autumnal is Elgano. I mean, obviously you can't do that with sewing, but you can do that with your knitting and your cross stitch and things like that. So, so I will be pulling back out my fingerless mitts with the pumpkins, and I will be pulling out Hagrid, or not Hagrid, but Hedwig, and finishing Hedwig this month. So the mitts and Hedwig are what's happening, and finishing off my sweater. I did start on one of the arms. I finally picked it up and started down one of the arms, so I can show you that. And I've tried it on, and it fits fine, so I'm super pleased with it. One of the things I did do was under the arm, because it just seemed really weird. I picked up 2 extra stitches, and I am not going to decrease the way they're saying, basically because there's not many decreases anyway. So I'm basically, I think there's like 2 decreases of 1 stitch each. So I'm going to wait till I get to the wrist, and if I feel like it's warranted, I'll do it. If I don't, and I check the stitch count, and you know, there's nothing wonky with it, like I have to be at a certain number of stitches to do a 2x2 purl rib, which obviously you do because you've got to have an even number of stitches. I'll decrease then, but other than that, I'm just going to leave it because it's fine, and it's supposed to be an oversized sweater anyway, so I'm good with that. Yeah, so those will be the 3 things that I'm working on. I think I can get Hedwig done in short order. I'm just worried about the basic post needle construction, as it were, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Other than that, I don't have any other Halloween-y things on the go except for my cross stitch. So yeah, all right, so let's get into it. I think what I'll do is I will start with the sewing today, because I have a pile here. It's not really a pile, but I do have some things to show you that I sewed while we were away. Not a ton of stuff. Sorry, I have to keep shifting my back because it really hurts. I'm sorry I didn't do nothing with my hair. Look at this. Gray curls. Anyway, here we go. ADHD. So the first thing I wanted to show you were those boxer shorts that I didn't show you last time that I made. Not boxer shorts, but they're really gym jams that I made last time. They're all kind of wrinkled now because they've been through the wash a few times. But these are this, and I made these out of a duvet cover, which I have lots left of, which is down there. Yeah, so this is just made out of a flannel duvet cover. I could probably get about a dozen more pairs out of that. But yeah, so back, I didn't do any pattern matching. I don't care. I'm sleeping in them. And there's elastic with canvas cord attached to it to tie up so I can pull it as tight as I want. But yeah, those are those. I was actually thinking about making an Ogden cami to go with that, but make it in flannel and not put the boob lining in it because I don't really care. And yeah, I think that might be a good idea. The next thing I made, where's my patterns? I thought I had my patterns over here. Oh poop. Can you guys hang on one second? I'm really sorry, not very well organized for my first day back. I'll be right back. Hey, back. So the next thing I'm going to show you, I sewed from a McCalls pattern. It's McCalls M7131, and it's basically like a skort, gaucho-y kind of trouser. I made B, so B, and I'm going to put that up there. Now these are huge, like they're actually too big for me, as you're going to see in a moment. They are super wide and they're kind of like down my hips. Anyway, so there's pleats in the front. I took the pockets out. There were supposed to be pockets in the sides. I took them out because I didn't have quite enough fabric. So I just, the pattern on the side swoops like this for the gape in the front pocket. You know, so you have that little bit where you can see you can put your hand in. I just instead cut the pattern all the way the rest of the way across it. La, 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 la. I'm trying to hurry here because I don't want this to be 8 million years long. And yeah, so I did try these on. Like I said, they're too big. So I'm probably going to just take in the sides because there's not really any, there won't be any harm in that because the pleats are so far in on either side. So the first pleat is here. So I have basically 4 inches to work with. So I'll just probably resew the side seams. But yeah, so that's the front. I have had these on with tights, with my knit tights. I did wear them. They were super warm. My tights were super warm. It was on a day when I think the high here was like 48 last week, and it was really cold, so I thought, I sewed them to wear them, so I might as well try them. And I did, and it looked really good. The back is elasticized, so I had to create 4 channels to put elastic in. So yeah, even that didn't help tighten these up, which I was like, oh my god. So yeah, so for once in my life, I have something that I made that's too big and not too small. So I got those, and then I have made, I'm gonna grab Hagrid and we'll be right back. Hi, welcome Hagrid. So I made this top. I cannot find my pattern. I probably put it away into my big pattern box, which is like in storage kind of. So I pull it out when I'm looking for specific things, but everything is really organized into, you know, trousers, tops, skirts, jeans, dresses, t-shirts, that kind of thing. I keep my favorite patterns out and in my little brown folders, but everything else goes away until I'm looking for something specific. But anyway, so I made this top. Again, we have elastic channels here. I don't know if you can see those very well, so let me try to move closer and show you Hagrid's belly. So you can see there's elastic here. See how it's gathering. There are elastic channels. You can see the 2 of them here, and it's not working very well here, and then below here there's another channel, and it all cinches together really, really nicely. I love the fit of this. It's very comfortable. It's loose but not too loose. The back is basically straight up, just cinches. So you had a lot of fabric. You have a lot of fabric in the shirt, so when you cinch up, it does give a bit. I thought, I'm going to put this on and this elastic in my waist is going to stretch right to its limit, but it didn't. I was really surprised. Yeah, the sleeves are elasticated in the end, so that's super, because, you know, if I want to push them up, they'll stay. The only thing I can say, and this is a fault of mine and not a fault of the pattern at all, is that I would have used a heavier fabric. This fabric is not heavy at all. Like, I don't know if you guys can see my hand through that, but I can see my hand through that. And so I'm going to have to wear a t-shirt underneath it. But that's the only thing I would change. The little ties on it. Super easy since I got that Dritz tie turner. But yeah, so yeah, I'm quite happy. I even put a necklace on Hagrid for the occasion. So anyway, yeah, that's that. Thank you, Hagrid. Thanks for showing up, man. See you later, Dater. Bye. Okay, that's Hagrid then. And then the last thing is in progress. And this is another pair. I had like a half a meter of this snowflake, snowflake fabric. And so I said, sod it. I don't want another snowflake bag, project bag, I just don't. So what I did was, off Etsy, I lied to you. I did purchase something this month. It cost me 4 squid. Yeah. But yeah. So anyway, sorry. So I went and purchased this. It's the ribbing like you'd put on the bottom of a sweatshirt or your cuffs on your t-shirt or whatever. So I bought a length of that and I cut it to my size, and which wasn't a lot of cutting. Basically I cut it in half and then sewed it with a 1/2 inch seam allowance and then trimmed it with my pinking shears. So anyway, I used it as a waistband on that fabric to make myself yet another pair of pajama bottoms, because I love my pajama bottoms. They don't have to be long. In fact, I don't like them to be long, because I just feel like, remember when you were a kid and you wore like a flannel nightie to bed and it was like full length? You know, the ones with the stripes and the flowers on up the middle of it and either side, and it had this big yoke. I always felt like I was being bound and gagged when I slept in them. So I don't like that, and I just really enjoy boxers, and when I can't wear my husband's, I make my own. So anyway, so I used that for the waist. I have tried these on, so comfortable. I would so recommend it. But 4 squid and probably 99p for, that's 4 squid with handling, by the way, shipping and handling, and 99p for the fabric. You can't go buy a pair of boxer bottoms at like Marks and Sparks or really anywhere for that price. So yeah. Anyway, so I bought that in a nice blue to go with my snowflakes, and I still have to hem the bottoms, and I have to sew down the waistband to the boxers, so I need another line of stitching about 1/4 inch away from this one right here. So yeah, sorry I keep looking over there, I just want to make sure I'm showing you what I want to show you. So anyways, I love these, and I can't wait for Christmas time to wear them. I'm not gonna wait for Christmas, I lie. I'm gonna wear them next week probably. So that's the sewing. That's all the sewing. Someone's still curled up on the bed over there asleep, by the way. Right, so let's show the cross stitch. So, I know you all know that I've been doing the Halloween Sal, the tiny Modernist Ouija Sal. Stop saying Cal! There you go. I'm going to stop saying it now that I've sung. Anyway, so I'm going to show you my progress. You can't see everything because I'm not taking it out of this frame because I bought, oh my god, I did buy another thing. Why am I not thinking? Right, I bought that stuff. I bought fabric, but I bought fabric ages ago, but it just got here. And I bought that. But I needed a new cross stitch frame because mine was driving me mad because it was too small. So I bought these rectangular ones, and they're like plasticky. But in order to take it out, you have to unscrew the knobby thing here. And yeah, I don't want to do that. So anyway, so I have made some progress on mine. The house is done down to just below the skeleton's face here, but you can't see that because I tipped it. His teeth and everything are in. Now, if you go watch Sprite966's podcast, Helen Duffin, she's all caught up. Except for the clue that I think it was a clue that came yesterday. I have to check the folder in my mail. But yeah, except for that. So, the last I saw hers, it was all caught up. I'm not all caught up. So anyway, but yeah, so since you've seen it last, I finished all the house area and the skeleton and all of this is done. I want to take it out, but I'm not going to. I'm really sorry. And I got all the alphabet and the numbers finished. And, yeah, so this has basically been my focus for the last couple of weeks, or last week, I should say. But yeah, I really like the lettering on it because I think that is so, Lord of the Ringsy. Anyway, yeah, so I've gotten some, this is the bottom of a star. There's another star, bat. So I've gotten most of that done. I think once I get the house area done on the bottom, that, yeah, it'll go pretty quickly after that. I'll be okay after that, but yeah. So, it's coming along. I'm doing my best. To be honest with you, I really wanted to have the last clue done, like, right at the beginning of October so I could get it framed. But at the same time, I'm thinking, then I don't have any Halloween cross stitch to work on during Halloween time, do I? So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I like it. I have decided what I'm doing for framing. I'm basically going to buy yellow parchment paper, printer paper. I'm going to print out sections, large sections of a Ouija board on that paper, and then I'm going to decoupage it to a frame, and that's how I'm going to frame that. So I think that'll look pretty cool. I think. I don't know. I want to go look at the Instagram hashtags, but Instagram is really weird on my stuff, and I can't get it half the time. So I might just go hashtag on Google and see what everybody else is doing with theirs, if they've got any ideas or if they've posted any of their ideas yet. Just to see what's happening. But, oh, excuse me. Sorry. Lost my threads. So yeah, so that's what's going on with the cross stitch. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't started the Christmas one. I plan to start that on November 1st, which means obviously it's not going to be ready for this Christmas, but next Christmas I'll be able to hang it out. I don't really have any other plans right now for cross stitching at the moment, but I'm sure I will come up with some more Halloween cross stitching ideas. Probably November 1st. I'll be going, yes, well, this is what I'm doing. Anyway, right, I need another drink. I'm really sorry. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show that I've been knitting on is my sweater. It is the Sunday cardigan by PetiteKnit. And yeah, so I think I showed you last time where I had finished down the bottom and it was all done, and now I have started down the sleeve, which is there. I think I have like 40 centimeters to go before 40 more centimeters to go before I can start to do the 2x2 rib, which is quite a lengthy piece of the sweater. I talked to Helen and she's going to do the same sweater in the same yarn. So that should be fun. If I have any left, I hope she hasn't ordered it yet. If I have any left, I'm going to send her my skein and then she can just order what she needs to after that. But yeah, so far I have used I think 4 skeins of Lion Brand's color waves, and mine is in the newsprint colorway. This was, I can't remember how much it cost me, but it wasn't very much at all. I don't know if it's 100%. No, it's 20% wool, 80% acrylic. There we go. And that's what it looks like in the skein, and as you can see, this is what it looks like knit up straight. So there you go. There's that. We will see. Oh, oh God, my back. I'm getting old. Old. Oh, while I'm up here, I need to take this off so I can put it on my other bag. I'm taking my little mug of Halloween cocoa progress keeper. Hang on. Off my bag, which just fell on the ground. Hello, could you focus please? There we go. And focus. There. Halloween cocoa. I'm going to put that on my Hagrid bag, I think, which I have to switch out because it's in a non-Halloween bag at the moment. Anyway, so the socks. So when you saw these last time, I think I'll turn them inside out. I think I put a progress keeper in there, but these are just vanilla sock and 60 stitches knit in the round toe up. So I am using for the toes, heels, and cuffs the Dogwood Heather from Knit Picks. And that's Knit Pick Stroll and my own hand dyed, which I call Vintage Patriot. So yes, so this is what the sock looks like complete. This was the first one, and that is finished. And then the second one, I think I was way down by the toe the last time you guys saw it. Let's see. Oh, I was way down by the toe, and now we have a that's where I was the last time you saw it, right there. And now I've knit up the foot, and I have turned the heel, and I'm knitting up the leg. So this is the last time you guys are going to see, excuse me, I have to pull down again. This is the last time you guys are going to see this one until November, because I am putting it up on my works in progress rack, and I'm going to leave it there until I get through the Halloween season. So yeah, so I can concentrate on those Halloween mitts that are color work, and I can concentrate on Hedwig and finishing the sweater. Hello, are you being bothered by me? I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, so that's what's happening with that. Sewing plans. I have, don't know. Right, I'm just going to show you what I think I haven't shown you yet. And then you guys can tell me whether I've shown it to you or not. I bought this. This is Ponte that I purchased. I can't even remember from whom. But Ellie from Craft House Magic, she made a dress out of something like this, I think. Or it was the same material, to be honest. But it's very summery but wintry at the same time. Like, I could make that and wear it in the winter. Now I have a lot of it, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I think I got 2 meters of it. I'll probably make a top because it's super heavy. I mean, Ponte weighs a ton. And it's almost like this lined, it's almost like scuba. It's lined, kind of. So you can see the thickness of this fabric. If I turn it, you can see how thick that is. It does weigh a lot. I'm sure I'll figure something out. I don't think I have enough to do like a jumper, so I don't know. I'll figure something out. Maybe a cardigan. There's a new cardigan on Wardrobe by Me. I could probably get a cardigan out of that. I'm glad I talked to you. Oh my goodness. And then I have this, and I don't know if I showed this to you guys or not, but I am making a shirt out of this, one of my regular t-shirt patterns, except I found another pattern that's got flouncy sleeves. So I just took the sleeve bit, and I have redrafted it to fit in the shirt pattern that I make all the time. You know, my t-shirt pattern that I make all the time. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to do another one of the versions that I have on right now with the cuffs, because it just, I don't know what I did wrong, but it didn't come out very well. Anyway, give me a second here. We'll get it out. So basically, it's like this tie-dyed, but it's got layers. Can you see the layers? See how it's got layers? That's actual layers. That's like, they lift up. They lift. See? To reveal t-shirt underneath. So, yeah, so I'm just going to make a very flouncy sleeved t-shirt because it kind of goes with the fabric itself. So those are those two things. That is what I've got. So those two things I ordered way back in July, and I think they came at the beginning of August. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got going on. I will podcast again in 2 weeks. I think I've got my mojo back. I don't know. I'm feeling really weird. Like, I think it's because I've been stuck in for so long. I'm getting loopy. But, yeah. So, that's pretty much it for today. That was abrupt, wasn't it? Anyway, I hope you're all okay. And you're looking after yourselves. And I will see you in 2 weeks. Take care of yourselves. Bye.